All right, guys, we are back home playing some PGA Tour 2K23. For those of you who don't know, I took a 2-day, 36-hour Amtrak trip from San Francisco to Denver, and I decided to vlog the entire experience and share that with you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, squad. We made it to the Sonesta in Emeryville. It's been kind of a wild journey so far. Flight up here was great. Didn't get a whole lot of footage. Sorry, it's been kind of a crazy evening rolling in here, but I promised to get a lot more during the meat of our trip, which will be the Amtrak. So got off the plane in SFO, got on BART and realized that Trader Joe's closes at 9 p.m. and I wanted to go to Trader Joe's to get some snacks for my big journey. Got there, got to the MacArthur BART station right at 8:40, called an Uber. A little sketchy standing outside of the MacArthur BART station waiting for my Uber, but wasn't bad. Got to Trader Joe's right at 8:55 on the dot, and they let me in with my suitcase, my backpack, and I bought a couple beers, bought some snacks, bought dinner for tonight. So yeah, we made it. We're in the hotel room, probably going to watch some TV. Got to wake up pretty early tomorrow. Got a breakfast burrito from Trader Joe's too, so we got that figured out already. Going to wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning. Got to be at the Amtrak by 8:15, I'd say. Train leaves at 8:25. Unlike airports, you don't have to be there 2 hours before your departure. You only have to be there like 10, 15 minutes before your departure, especially if your train is the first one at the stop. So that's what we're going to do on our way to Denver. Starting tomorrow. For now, gotta go heat up my food in the microwave downstairs. Got a chicken and veggie plate from Trader Joe's. Not a whole lot of options after 9 p.m. in Emeryville, man. There's like nothing going on here. A lot of options, but nothing after 9 p.m. I did not have a very big lunch today. Lady and I made salad with chicken. Small breakfast, couple French toast sticks, so I'm pretty hungry. Here's the finished product. Not bad, not great. All right, we got it working. The hotel microwave really heated the crap out of this food. It told me to heat it for 2.5 minutes, but it is scalding. I don't know if it's some type of industrial microwave or something, but it is hot. Let's give it a shot. Pretty good. I got some fake Cheetos, a few oranges. Let's see. A few beers, breakfast burrito for the morning. Interesting thing about Amtrak is you are able to bring alcohol onto the train if you're in a sleeper car, and if you're not, you're in coach. You can still kind of get away with it. Don't ask, don't tell type of thing. That took me all but 3 minutes to inhale. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to dig into the snacks. I decided on a nut bar and an orange. Staying kind of healthy. I thought about opening up the Cheetos, but I don't really have a great way to close them up, so still thinking about it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Quick room tour. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Guess I booked this place like a week ago. It's about $150. Honestly, like the most expensive minus Amtrak portion of this trip. So, but we are in Oakland, we're in the Bay Area. Things are a little more expensive here. So it is what it is. We're ready to go, baby. I'm not gonna lie. I've had these Costco nut bars underneath Lainey in our bar for like months. I've not opened them, but they're pretty good. I'm gonna start eating them a lot more now. I'm glad I brought like 20. Great orange too. I am so glad that I made it to Trader Joe's. When the lights shine bright, they're in Tokyo. Did my best outdoor boys impression there. I think it's time for bed. Got a big day ahead of us. Big 2 days ahead of us tomorrow, so better get some sleep. It's about 11 p.m. Just talked to Lainey for a while. We're figuring out our Magic Mountain tickets for next week. Gonna figure out the rest of that tomorrow, but for now, let's get some sleep. Waking up around 6:30, 7 a.m. tomorrow to get a little bit of breakfast and walk over to the train station. So, catch you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, 7:30 in the morning. I just went and heated up my burrito, and we are gonna leave for the train in about 10, 15 minutes. Today's a big day. We are on our way to the station. It's actually a nice morning here in Emeryville. It's like 45 degrees, so a little cold. Nice and crisp. I feel like it's gonna be a good little Amtrak journey we're going on today. First of hopefully many. We'll see how it goes. They're not cheap, they're not efficient, but they are fun. So I've been told. So we're gonna find out. One thing that hasn't fully set in for me yet is the fact that I'm going to be on this train for 36 hours or 32 hours or a long time. So it kind of feels like I'm like rushing to get to this destination, but I'm going to sit on this train for pretty much 2 days. That's something that hasn't fully set in yet. Got to find a way to cross these tracks. Yeah, I think I have to go up those stairs with this. So wish me luck. One of the worst elevators I've ever been in. Here's our bird, our flightless bird. All right, guys, we made it. We're on the train, we're in our little room, and we are just now taking off. Pretty easy experience getting on here. They haven't even checked my boarding pass yet, and we are moving. I'll give you guys a little room tour in a bit. For now, I'm just gonna kind of kick my feet up, wait until we get to Sacramento. It's our next time we can get off the train. All right, so made it to Sacramento. It's our first fresh air stop. Get to get off the train and look around a little bit. This is my sleeping car, number 631. So we've been on the train for about an hour and a half, coming up on 2 hours. So far, I would highly recommend. This has been great. Having a good time. All right, folks, we got our first Amtrak delay. Just heard on the intercom that there was a train that derailed up in the Truckee area. So we're gonna be stuck here for at least an extra hour here in Sacramento. But you know, that's all part of the journey. Every Amtrak gets delayed, it seems. We're here to experience it. Hopefully it's not longer than an hour and we can get back on the road. Next fresh air stop is Reno. I believe this guy is the Capitol Corridor. We're now coming up on 11 a.m. here in Sacramento. Still no update on when our train is going to be able to leave. Not really worried about it, got nowhere to be. I was thinking about it, it's pretty funny considering we took off around 8:30 and now it's 11 a.m. If I had flown at 8:30, I would have already been in Denver. Gives you a glimpse into how, I guess, inefficient trains are, but it's just a different experience. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. I'm here for it. Let's keep having a good time. Well, since we got a little while to go here, I will give you guys a quick tour of the Roomette. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Got to zoom out to my 0.5x camera because it's not huge, but it's meant for 2 people. I think it's comfortable for 1. It'd be pretty tight for 2. You got a chair here, you got a chair there. Got my snacks and all the things that I'm gonna need today. I might crack one of these guys open, honestly, sooner rather than later. You have only 1 outlet, so if you have a lot of cords you need to plug in, bring a power strip. Got a coat hanger right there. The ability to lock the door here if I at night, probably gonna want to do that, so that keeps everything kind of locked up there. Curtains for privacy. Curtains for privacy over here and here as well. The ability to turn on and off your light in here, so that flips it on. Pull the attendant. Yeah, that's about it, man. There's not a ton of space in here, so not a ton to tour. Oh, a little trash can down here as well. And yeah, again, I'm really not sure how long this is gonna take. I mean, we're gonna find out, but it's all about the ride. We just finished up at lunch. I had the patty melt. It was pretty good. And we have since left Sacramento. We just rolled into Roseville. Total delay was about 3 hours and 20 minutes. They're saying that they're not really sure if we're going to be able to get any estimated arrival times, and they're not sure if we're even going to make it over the summit of the Sierras. So I don't know what that means. At least we're moving now. Next stop is Colfax, and then I think Reno after that, or Truckee, and then Reno. The Roseville station. Very small, little quaint building, probably like 1 million years old too. Forgot to tell you guys about this closet. It is absolutely tiny. It's only 2 o'clock. I did have a Heineken, or rather a Corona at lunch. Met a few people from Petaluma. 2 of them were going up to Reno to hang out with some buddies, and then another lady retired, going to visit some family in Denver. Her cousin is posthumously getting inaugurated into the Colorado Women's Hall of Fame, and her uncle, she told me, also developed the measles vaccine. So quite a overachieving family, I'd say. Yeah, we got about another hour to Colfax. Here's the lineup for the beers that we got today. Oh, Mr. Amtrak. We got the, hazy IPA from Headlands Brewing. We have a Liquid Gravity West Coast. We have the Num Num Juice Hazy, the Smog City Hazy. Got these all at Trader Joe's. They're all lukewarm now. Still probably going to be pretty good. Just got off the phone with Lane. She told me that she wants me to drink the Num Num Juice first, so we are going to wait until 4 o'clock, and then once 4 o'clock hits, we are going to pound the Num Num Juice. We'll be doing a comprehensive beer review in conjunction with this Amtrak review. Enjoy. This Hazy IPA is a tropical juice bomb that shifts to an almost candy-like finish on both the nose and palate, while being served in a coconut with a little umbrella seems fitting. The can it's in will have to do. So nom that it might leave you num. So drink responsibly. Cheers. Num Num Juice. Cheers. Pretty good. Would be better if it was colder, but it's not bad.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lee, your dining car steward. In the next 5 minutes, I will be walking the sleepers, taking dinner reservations.
Till the roads call on high, till we all meet over yonder.
All right, guys, we finished that Num Num Juice in 45 minutes. Took it pretty easy. Just signed up for dinner at 6 p.m. 4:45 right now. I think I might have another. Why not? When in Rome, right? We paid for this. Next up is the Optical Haze from Smog City. I've had a couple of beers from Smog City before. They're always pretty good. I thought I'd do this one. Thinking about the West Coast to switch up a hazy and West Coast, but this one's only about 6%. West Coast was 7%. The last beer I drank was 7.5. I don't want to drink 2 7.5 and 7% beers. That just feels wrong. So I'm going to save the 2 7s that are left for tomorrow. Drink this, probably get a glass of wine during dinner. Yeah, enjoy ourselves for the next hour 15 until dinner time, but cheers. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm not going to read that whole thing. Tasting notes of pineapple, mango, orange, and watermelon candy aromas. I guess they call it a thirst-quenching hazy IPA. See if I can do a Steve Wallace stealth crack here. If you don't know who Steve Wallace is, I don't blame you. I don't think anybody that's going to watch this would know who that is except for Leah and I. So if you do, I'm impressed. Could have been stealthier, but it doesn't actually matter. It's just practicing. Weirdly, kind of hurt my finger though, honestly. I don't know how he does it. Cheers. Yeah, pretty good. The Num Num Juice was objectively better, but this will still do the trick. Just finished the Optical Haze, and honestly, I'm feeling it a little bit. I got dinner in about 15 minutes. Just passed through Truckee. We're gonna be in Reno in about an hour. Hoping I can finish up dinner so that I can get off the train, get some fresh air before tucking in for the night. But I really have to pee. I have been through 2 of these pints and a whole bottle of water since the last time I peed, so I gotta go. Give you guys a quick tour of the Amtrak bathroom. It's pretty much like an airplane bathroom. You use your toilet right here, sink with some soap, no soap, me right there. Yeah, that's about it. Give you guys an idea of the menu for Amtrak. This is what we're working with for breakfast. I'm thinking of getting the French toast in the morning. Everything else looks kind of meh. Moving down to lunch, I had the patty melt already. Probably gonna get the Angus burger tomorrow or the grilled cheese. Again, everything else is kind of not that enticing. A couple other options here for sides and for children's menu and for beverages as well. And then here's what we're working with for dinner. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get the mixed green salad because Amtrak shrimp just doesn't sound that good. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably not that good. Of course, gonna get that Amtrak signature flat iron steak. I literally don't know what else I could possibly get. It sounds fantastic, and I've seen so many videos and reviews of it. I gotta try it. A couple other options for kids, some desserts as well. I think I'm gonna get that chocolate spoon cake. I don't want to take too many videos while I'm actually at dinner, but we'll see. For this one, I think it's worth it. All right, guys, we just got back from dinner. Great time. Fantastic. The flat iron steak was really a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was not expecting it to be very good. It was good. It was legitimately good. Like, no joke. It wasn't just like good for a train steak. Like, it was good. Had a berry cheesecake after the steak. That was delicious. The salad to start was good too. We were moving this time. We stopped in Reno while we were eating, so I didn't actually get to step out. So I'm not going to be able to step out of the train till probably, might be a while. I don't think I'm going to step out in Salt Lake City. It'll be at like 4 or 5 a.m. So it might not be until Denver tomorrow. We might have another stop in between. I don't know. Dinner was fantastic. Sat with Sherry again. Sherry was the gal with the well-acclaimed family, I'd say. Sat with a new international student that's studying at Purdue named Mir, studying computer engineering. Really cool kid. It's always been a dream to take the California Zephyr for him, and he's finally doing it. He's from Korea, lived in Dubai for a while. Had a really good time talking with him. It was a great night. I was half expecting to come back and have my bed made, but it's a little early for that. Looking forward to getting a good night of sleep. I think we're still running about 3.5 hours late. We're still tracking to be on time to get into Denver. I have my doubts, but we'll see. It's been a great trip, man. This has been a lot of fun. I would highly recommend this for anybody that has a little bit of extra time, a little bit of money to spend on a sleeper, and wants to get a cool train rail experience here in North America. It is really impressive. All right, and this is what we are looking at for the evening. It feels pretty comfortable, honestly. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Coffee starts pouring at 6 a.m. I'm going to try to get up kind of early tomorrow. Try to adjust to the central time zone. Get ready for Scott. I'm not going to lie. Sleeping on a moving train might be one of the cooler experiences I will ever have. I don't know what's going to top this. My firstborn child. Yeah, not much. Just kidding. Gosh. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Probably aren't, because I have filmed like 4 hours of footage. This is probably really boring. I'm having a fantastic time, and I am very happy to be sharing this with you all. So, I gotta get some sleep. I will see you guys in the morning. All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 7:30 in the morning, but I realized that we lost an hour. Feels like 6:30. Did not sleep great. Got a few hours of sleep near the end of the night. I was just kind of wired, so I didn't really fall asleep very easily, but I got a couple hours, so it was not uncomfortable. I was a little bit more tired. I think I would have fallen asleep pretty easily here. So we are going to see how the Amtrak shower is. The shower experience was pretty funny. It actually was pretty comfortable in there. Bigger shower than a lot of the showers I've had traveling through Europe. Wasn't uncomfortable. It was kind of funny. The shower head is on a swivel, and so every time the train would move, the swivel would just kind of push back against the wall, and so you'd get cold because there was no more water falling on you. Same with the handle to adjust the temperature. It was so loose that like it would slowly just kind of creep up into the hot temperature, so I would get scalded every like 30 seconds and then have to bring it back down. But not a bad shower at all. I feel clean. They give you a bar of soap, no shampoo or conditioner, so that's something to think about. Went to breakfast, and as soon as I got back, my car attendant had turned my bed back into a couple chairs, so I get to sit again. We're in southern Utah in a town called Elmo, Utah. Utah right now. Had a great time at breakfast. Met an individual who's actually in the roomette right behind me named June, who knew a lot about Amtrak and a lot about trains. Very knowledgeable. Got the Amtrak signature French toast. A little dry. We're gonna get to Grand Junction in maybe a couple hours. I think we have one more stop before then. I'm gonna get a little bit more coffee, drink a little bit more water, make my way over to the observation car. I am coming up on about close to 24 hours without a fresh air break. So I am looking forward to getting off the train and seeing what the outside world is like. For being almost 24 hours straight on a train with no fresh air breaks, not bad. I could do a lot longer. See myself in my glasses. Got to get off the train in Grand Junction. That was my first time off the train since Sacramento, which was about 26 hours probably. Very nice to get some fresh air. Now we're back on our way to Denver. Just had some lunch. Met a couple fellas named Patrick and Aaron. They're from Salt Lake City as well. Got the ham grilled cheese sandwich. That was good. Eating dinner at 5 p.m. because we're getting off in Denver probably around 6:30, 7-ish. Only have a few hours between now and dinner time, so I might have to crack open a couple of those beers. That is No Name, Colorado, over there. It is actually called No Name. I think it's time to open up a third beer. I think I'm gonna drink one and then maybe have my last one in the hotel room or something once I get in. So I'm gonna pick one. Let's see what you pick. All right, folks, these are our last two options. Both very room temperature, obviously. I've had two hazies in a row. I think I'm gonna switch it up and drink the West Coast. Save the hazy for when I get maybe some ice in the hotel room or something. Or maybe I'll just get so bored and drink it here. I don't know. Either way, it's getting drank before we get on that flight tomorrow. Here we got the Liquid Gravity West Coast. Liquid Gravity is a San Luis Obispo brewery. I had it a lot when I was in college. Here's what we got going on here. We got a classic and iconic West Coast. Drink a lot of these down in San Diego. My favorite version of an IPA. It looks like it also won the World Beer Cup in 2023. This can's a little messed up, but I think it'll still function. Let's see if we can get that Steve Wallace stealth crack. Not great. Honestly, I got impatient and just cracked it. As we go through the Glenwood Canyon, going to enjoy this IPA. Cheers. Delicious. Even room temperature. Also wanted the West Coast because I thought that it would actually taste better than a hazy at room temperature. I think I'm right. It tastes pretty good. Be better if it was cold, but it's not bad.
I swear to God.
Go Niners. We are coming out of Glenwood Canyon now. We have probably another 4.5 hours to Denver. Coming to the end of the journey for sure. Got dinner in about an hour and a half. Almost done with this guy. Journey's coming to an end, but what a beautiful way to end the journey. It's a really beautiful stretch here along the Colorado River. I'm going to take in as much as I can.
I will wait long enough to find what we were.
The Last Supper has been had. Had some chicken. Actually, everybody got the chicken. Just past Granby, Colorado. Had 2 more stops and then we're in Denver. Had a great dinner with a new couple from Rochester, New York, taking this train from Emeryville to Denver just like myself. I love these Amtrak community dinners. That's the highlight. I'm so excited to go get a meal every single day. Yeah, only another hour and a half, 2 hours to Denver. Bittersweet coming to an end. I'm excited to get off the train, but I'm also sad. Now I just got to decide if I want to drink my last beer before we get off. You can see, not sure in this video, but you can see a bunch of little tracks down there. I'm not sure if it's a fox or what it might be, but they're little, almost like paw prints.
tunnel coming up shortly.
Always got to leave a tip. Coming up on the tunnel right there.
All right, folks, off to our right, Winter Park Ski Resort. That can only mean one thing. We are now inside the world-famous Moffat Tunnel. This is 6.2 miles of scenic darkness.
So we're out of the Moffat Tunnel. I started my timer what I thought was about 45 seconds to a minute late, and I timed it at about 8.5 minutes, so just under 10 minutes probably to get through the Moffat Tunnel. We reached just under 9,300 feet at the peak in the Moffat Tunnel, so this is the highest, they said, any Amtrak train will ever go. Nice and bright. You can see what looks like Metro Denver out there. Now just waiting to get off. Downtown Denver. All right, guys, we made it to Denver. This is probably where I should end the video, but I realized I have one more beer to drink. I promised you guys a full beer review, so this is what's gonna happen. Another thing that I was not really expecting is getting off of the train and being on solid ground. I still feel like I'm kind of swaying and moving. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, but it does feel like the ground is moving right now. Have to do a room tour. I forgot. So we are staying at the Aloft in downtown Denver. Very almost European, not like much in terms of dresser space or anything, but here's the restroom. Toilet over here with a shower. Gonna enjoy that tonight for sure. A couple of drawers to store some clothes, and of course the obligatory Bible and Book of Mormon. That is really nice. Okay, yeah, it actually does have a good amount of storage space. Come over here to the main room, and here's the bed, TV, a chair and a little desk. So yeah, this is pretty much does everything you need. I believe she is ready. Oh yeah. Nice and cold. Headlands Riptide Hazy IPA. It is 10:30. I've been talking to Leanie. I told her that I had to film this vlog, so I had to hang out with her, and I'm gonna talk to her a little bit later. Needed to get this in for the folks here, so I hope you enjoy. Looking like a great hotel beer. Let's see what we got going on here. So it's Headlands Brewing. Is that Marin Headlands? Headlands Brewing in Pittsburgh, California. Riptides are dangerous, and so is this heavy hitter. Oh boy, great for 10:30 at night. With aromas of pine and resin, a smooth body and finish, and weighing in at 7% ABV, you could be in trouble before you know it. Have one and keep your head up. Wow, okay, interesting. I'm excited for this. Those are some interesting tasting notes, so let's see how this one is. This is probably the most exciting one that we're gonna have on the entire trip, and it's the grand finale. Give it a non-stealthy crack. That's just a normal crack right there. Give it a sniff. Tastes like or smells like a hazy IPA. Let's see how it tastes. Good cold. It's good. It does not taste like 7%. It doesn't taste like a super hazy, milky, murky IPA. I don't really get that resin. It almost tastes like a West Coasty hazy, but it's delicious. I actually like it a lot. If I had these down in San Diego, I would probably buy a lot of them. It tastes pretty hoppy. Would not be a Mario beer, that's for sure. Not really getting that pine and resin, but maybe a little bit with the West Coasty feel to it. So, hey, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, guys, it is just before midnight here in Denver. Finished that beer. It was pretty good. Last sip was a little rough, but it was nice to have a cold beer. I am exhausted. I am ready for bed, and I think this might be the end of the vlog, man. I don't think there's really all that much else to share or to show. I'm gonna go see Scott in Chicago, fly out tomorrow afternoon, maybe spend some time in Denver. Big part of the trip is over. The Amtrak train journey is complete, and it was magical. Would 20 out of 10 recommend that. It was a very unique way to travel and see the United States. You get to meet a lot of really cool, fun people, eat good food, beautiful views, comfortable, just unique. I've never done anything like that. For sure be the first of many Amtrak journeys in my lifetime, and I'm hoping I can bring some other people along with me next time, though it was a really good solo journey too. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next vlog. I think I'm gonna vlog our trip to Marco Island as a family as well, so more content coming. Be coming in a couple of months, so see you guys.